Oh, hello there. Good to see you again. It's Catalina, or Cat here. That sucks. What am I doing? Hi, I'm Catalina, or Cat, whichever's clever. I have tried filming a second video 3 times? 4 times? It doesn't matter. Too many times. I made that one video on Onision, and I was really proud of it. And then, like I'm sure a lot of people experience, I immediately panicked because I didn't know what to do next. I didn't want to just talk about this guy. It's hot in here. I didn't just want to talk about this guy and have that be, all my channel is about. Respect to creators who can do that. I don't care about him enough. I maybe want to talk about him if other stuff happens. There's one thing I do want to talk about, but we're going to just table that for later. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you for the people who watched that video, be it my friends or my family. Thank you, Mom. Or, just people on the internet who saw my face in a thumbnail and thought, hey, this brunette girl, she seems like I should watch her ramble for 20 some minutes. You might see that again this time. But anyways, I want to talk about something that I noticed about maybe 45 minutes ago. So I was in Trader Joe's, and fair warning, I love Trader Joe's, and all their staff is very friendly, at least in the one near me. But sometimes you don't want to talk to anyone. So I pull up YouTube and I see that Danny Gonzalez, one of my favorite creators, has uploaded a new video, and I thought, oh, wonderful. I can just listen to Danny talk about something silly and goofy while I wander the aisles of Trader Joe's trying to find a good snack. And then I hear something. I hear a name I am sort of familiar with. Yeah, so I stopped watching it because on my way to Trader Joe's, I'd been thinking, oh, I want to film another YouTube video. I don't know what to talk about. Maybe I'll do this. I don't know. And then this treasure drops into my lap. And I thought, what is a more creative idea than a reaction video? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to move the camera now because I don't want to sit here. A change in scenery in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. I hope my sound isn't garbage here. Also, I would like to make a few things very, very clear. 1, yes, this is my bed. Yes, it does look like that of a child's. Yeah, I'm 27 and I like clouds and twinkle lights and tapestries that were very cheap on Amazon. Thank you, Amazon. Anyways, I realized I should have disclosed this in that location. Anyways, I would just like to make it clear I will neither confirm nor deny that I work for a radio station. I actually don't know if I'm even allowed to say anything. Hold on. We're going to pause. I'm texting a superior. I asked, are we allowed to talk about our job? My memory card was full, but I fixed it, baby. Did anyone answer me? I love my job. I'm not going to disclose what company I work for, but I can say that I work in radio. I think I can say that. Yeah, that should be fine. Danny Gonzalez. I'm gonna see if this works. Please work. Yes, bitch, I got it to work. Yes. I'm using cat ear headphones. Like a cat. Ow. Let's get to reacting. Full warning, I got about less than halfway through this video and I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. Mammy, enjoy this because I think you're probably the only person who's going to watch it. And also, I'm sorry if I disappoint you. I love you. My coworker / superior / friend texted me back. Uh-oh. Please don't get me fired. Please don't get me fired. Oh, her response was, IDK, LOL. All right, so I'm just going to watch this video and see what happens. I'm such an idiot.
What's up, Greg? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of This Actually Happened, except it didn't. Lately, I've become a little bit obsessed with this radio show. Mornings a lot. It's called Waiting by the Phone. If you listen to good old Fred and Angie on 103.5 in Chicago, then there's a good chance that you've heard it before. I think that it is awful. Basically, the premise of the show is somebody calls the radio because they just went on a date, they had a great time, but now they're getting ghosted. What went wrong on the date? So in the past week, I downloaded the iHeartRadio app. I think I might be the first person to ever say that or admit that.
Okay. I need wine. I can't do this sober. Oh, that's disgusting. Let's keep going. Come on, Papa, let's do it. Okay, for those of you who don't know, there are many, many, many different radio broadcast companies. iHeartRadio or iHeartMedia is one of them. And you may very well, your local radio station, the radio station you maybe grew up listening to, they might be an iHeart station, or they might be a Sirius XM station, or some other one. Lots of stations have a version of the show that Danny's talking about. When I was growing up, on my local show, it was called War of the Roses. And it wasn't until I was older that I learned that that is actually a movie.
I like the little club beat that they always play at the beginning. It's this little like...
Fun fact, those club beats that we add in are called beds, and there are different beds. We don't really use those like hip-hoppy beat ones. Ours are more like generic bar mitzvah music. Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm gonna get to the part of the video that made me go, oh no, he nailed it. You must work in construction. You know why? Because you nailed it. You're not funny, idiot.
This entire show is completely fake. That's right. The date didn't even happen. The whole show is fake.
I didn't know that these shows were fake. So I will say, I don't know if all radio shows are fake. I don't know that. I don't work for all radios.
For one, they seem to do this show a lot. I think they do it multiple times a week. In fact, on the podcast page, they upload one of these podcasts every weekday, so 5 times a week. So you'd think they would need people to be calling in constantly to volunteer to be on this show. But one thing that I've noticed while listening to the show is they never advertise how to get on the show.
Danny breaks it down really, really well when he explains, how all the logistics that would be needed in order to fake this. I always remember thinking, how do they know that the other person's going to answer the phone if it's live?
They never say a number to call or a website to go to or an email to email. There is no way, from listening to the show at least, to get on the show.
I feel like Danny uncovered a secret that once you think about it, you go, oh yeah, that makes sense. But then when you first hear it, you go, wait, what? They fake it? But I thought radio was real.
So what I think I'm going to do is over here on Kiss FM's website, you can click, there's an option to contact Kiss FM. So I'm gonna do that, and then there's a few numbers here, studio line, business line, advertise with us.
Okay, so quick radio breakdown. Radio stations work in clusters. Let's say you live in Maryland and you live in the Baltimore area. And in the Baltimore area, you get a country station, a pop station, and a talk show station. If you win tickets through one of those stations and they all happen to be an iHeart station, all of those stations broadcast from the same building. So when you go pick up your tickets, if you want it through the country station or the pop station or, the talk station, you might still be going to the same office to pick up the tickets. So that's what a business office is. And those clusters, they all work together. Like it's pretty cool. Like once you get into it and you start learning and you realize, oh, this and that. You also learn a lot of the intricacies. A lot of morning shows, I think almost all of them are live, especially if they're syndicated. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, this wine is... Can you hear that? Can you pick that up? There's people yelling outside. It's 9:18, Brian. Stop it. What does syndicated mean? Broadcasting syndication is the license to broadcast television programs and radio programs by multiple television stations and radio stations without going through a broadcast network. Ryan Seacrest's show, American Top 40, his show was syndicated. That's why you could be in Atlanta and hear that show, or you can be in Milwaukee and hear that show. He's syndicated. He's everywhere. So, with that in mind, getting back to Danny's phone call with the radio station. What?
Okay, I am calling Kiss FM's studio line. He does not pick up. Can you even call Kiss FM at all? I've been waiting for 3 minutes now and no one has picked up, so I'm gonna hang up. I assume they have employees that do that.
Okay. He's calling us out so hard. I want to know when Danny filmed this because something big happened in the iHeart world not super long ago. But if you are calling a show, in theory, someone should be there to answer your phone call. Then again, lots of times if it's a contest, trying to win tickets, you're not gonna probably get through. Maybe watching this experience that one, trying to win tickets to something or to see a show. Ooh, Danny though.
I found an email form I can fill out to send to them, so maybe I'll do this instead. Help! I want to be on waiting by the phone. Please help! Yes, I would like a reply. Yes, I am not a robot. And submit. Your request has been received. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that their studio line doesn't exist and there's actually no way to contact Kiss FM unless they ever respond to my email request, which I also doubt they will do.
I don't know who answers those emails. Well, that was a wine burp.
The show is a little bit formulaic. That's one of the big issues I have with it, is that like every episode plays out the exact same way, which one could argue is a huge indication that the show is scripted. One could argue it, and one does.
I don't know who writes these stories, but I kind of want to do that job because I feel like they could go a little bit crazier.
Why are you just not interested, or did something go on, or did he say something, or...
I mean, it just like, all right, he the bed.
He pooped in her bed, left, and then apparently was like, damn, that was a great date. I killed it. I didn't think I had it in me, but I hooked up with her and pooped in her bed? That was awesome.
This is just a sidebar about Danny Gonzalez that I just want to put out there because no one cares. No one's going to listen to this. I think one of my favorite things about his content is how committed he gets into being a part of this world that is utterly ridiculous. He did it with the Johnny videos. Loved it. Love you, Danny. I need friends. Anyway, let's keep going. Wait, when are these from? What year is that? It's from this year. It's from 2020. They're still doing this? I'm stupid. Why did I think it wouldn't be? It does seem kind of old, right? Does anyone still listen to this stuff? I use the iHeartRadio music app.
This one's called The Competitive Eater.
After we do Waiting by the Phone, hi, Greg.
Hi.
Oh shit, this one's about Greg. Hey, Greg.
Oh, Greg! Yes, Mama. I spilled some. Whatever. I think whoever edited this show together did do a very good job. No one talks over each other. That's also something kind of interesting and kind of a giveaway. Think about how many times you talk on the phone. If you're old like me and you talk on the phone, you talk over each other. Radio people, radio DJs and personalities are really good at making sure they don't talk over each other. Podcasters are also very good at this. It's not just because it's polite and it sounds better. It also makes it a lot easier in the editing process. I'm assuming. I don't know. I went to school for communication and they didn't teach me anything about the broadcast part. Thanks, school. Just kidding. Great, thanks. Master's degree.
So this dude goes on a first date with a girl and leaves the girl halfway through the date to go enter a competitive taco eating contest.
I lied. These storylines are kind of fire. My job just emailed me about the coronavirus. Hold on. Your HR team. I don't know who my HR team is. I'd like to know because, I don't know, it seems like something that's important and pertinent.
Oh, another thing, why is every person that they call always like just cool with being on the radio without any warning? They always pick up and they're immediately just like cool with talking about their sex life and their dating life on the radio.
That's a good point. How great would it be if one of them, and they call ready to do this whole segment on this, and they go, hey, is it cool if we record? And the person goes, no, I'm good, and just hangs up. Show me that. That would be funny.
I feel like if they called me, it would probably just be like, hey, Danny, we're with the radio. We just have a couple questions about someone you went on a date with and hooked up with. Do you mind being on the radio real quick? Yes.
Danny made the same point. He's calling out all these things, making me feel so dumb.
Maybe someone else entirely writes the show and the producers at the show do the whole thing.
How much do you think it sucks to be the person who writes this? Like, where do you put this on your resume, in your credits? You're not credited. It's not like the end of a movie or a TV show where it'll show your writing cred. Is it on IMDb? I'm curious. Danny is raising excellent points. I think what got me so jazzed about this video, let's take these off because you look ridiculous. More so than normal. I found it so, I don't know, it's a dumb personal thing, but it was kind of cool to see a company that I know and maybe affiliated with being talked about in some respect by a content creator that I really like, and it kind of gave me the kick in the butt to really want to make more YouTube videos. And thank you, Danny Gonzalez. You not only make me chuckle quite a bit, but you also gave me a reason to maybe sit my butt down and make more YouTube videos. Again, I'm doing this for fun because, I don't know, I like talking, and why not talk to a camera that I can edit and then put it on the internet and maybe people will laugh. I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel, but I want it to be funny and thoughtful. Like, subscribe, comment. I don't know. Do whatever YouTubers tell you to do, but only if you want to. I'm Catalina, or Cat, and I don't have a fun outro. Bye. What am I doing? This is so stupid!